begin today in a toe sit. So coming forward onto the knees. Toes are tucked underneath us. Very gently we come down, sit on the heels. Now take your little finger to your baby toe and just make sure that it is tucked underneath as well. This can be really painful. And sometimes it doesn't hit for a few seconds, but come out of it whenever you need to. If you feel like you're comfortable here, or you can stay, maybe just bringing the attention to the backs of your feet. Just considering how much they do every day. And then bring your attention back to your breathing. And again, all that means is just noticing your breath. Drawing your attention to your breath as opposed to anything else you can hear or see. My toes are really starting to scream at me now, so we'll just be here for a few more breaths. Taking any other movement you need to get through this. This is really good. Inhale, exhale. Well done. Come forward, release the toes. Maybe just tap them out a bit. Really, really well done. Good. We're then going to cross the feet over and come to sit on our bums. So initially both feet are out in front of you. And then you're going to tuck your left leg just to the side of your hip. Make sure you have enough space behind you, because we're going to inhale, take a really long, straight spine. And then as we exhale, we're going to walk the hands behind us, start coming onto the forearms. Maybe you stay here. You can also begin to make your way down to the floor. Adjust your foot as much as you need. In our half straddle pose, really stretching out the front of our thigh. Absolutely fine if you stay up here on your forearms. You can also stay up here. This is still a really good stretch. And we're just beginning to notice how we feel in these different poses. It's the only point of them, really. To stretch out the body and become really present. Maybe bringing the attention back to your breathing. Maybe your attention is wrapped up in your left thigh, and that's also fine. Really, really well done. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, begin to push into the forearms, tuck the chin, look straight ahead. And then undo that left leg, hands behind you. Give your legs a little wiggle. I'm sure you can guess what we're going to do next time. So inhale, nice long straight back, engaging your core. And then we're going to roll onto that left hip, bring that right foot behind us. Similar to where it was on the other side. Any adjustments you need. Again, inhale, nice and straight in the back. Exhale, bring the hands behind you and really gently and really slowly coming down to any position that feels like you can be there for a little bit. Remembering that both sides can be very, very different, and that's absolutely fine. Just as much or as little as you need. And when you're in a position you feel you can stay still in, just again begin to bring your attention either to your breath, or in all honesty more likely is probably to that right thigh muscle. And that's absolutely fine. It's good even. If the breath is kind of short and shallow, maybe just making the breath a longer, big inhale pulling it all the way down to the belly if you can, and a really long and slow exhale. Signaling to your body that even though this is a big stretch, that you are safe. And we're going to do a couple more breaths here before we move out. Make any final adjustments. Inhale, exhale. Next inhale, begin to push into the hands, tuck the chin, look straight ahead. Untuck that right foot, bring it out to the front and have a little shake. Good. We're going to cross the feet, coming forward into all fours. Great. We're going to bring that left foot behind the left wrist, moving that foot over to the right hand side, and then push back into that right foot. We're in our upward pigeon pose. So taking the hands roughly either side of the knee, but it will depend on your body. You're looking for a nice straight back and a chest that shines forwards and maybe upwards. Tuck the chin, back of the neck is nice and long. And then bring your attention back down to your hips. Where are you feeling this? Maybe in the left outer hip, maybe in the front of the right thigh. Just beginning to notice where you feel this pose. No right or wrong. And if you don't feel anything, that's also really useful information for you. Going to very gently walk the hands forward, coming onto just the forearms, look down at the floor, increasing that stretch in the left side maybe. Take a big inhale. Exhale, walk the hands back, bring that left knee backwards, and we're back in all fours. And we'll move on to the other side, so bringing the right knee behind the right wrist, swiveling that right knee, right foot to the left hand side, and begin to push into the hands, push the left leg backwards. Walk the hands roughly around your knee, and you're pushing into the fingers or the floor, maybe on your fists, whatever feels good. And the chin is tucked and the chest is broad. And then you just start to notice where you feel this in the body. Again, maybe it's in that right hip, maybe the left thigh. Maybe you're already feeling it in your arms. It is all okay. Inhale, exhale, begin to walk the hands forward, and we're just coming onto the forearms. Look down towards the floor. Just notice if that changes the stretch at all. Again, it's fine if it doesn't. Inhale, exhale, pushing into the hands, bringing that knee backwards, and we're back in all fours. Good. This time we're going to take the right hand up, opening out in a twist, look up at the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, so bringing that hand underneath the opposite arm, bringing the cheek down to the floor. Walk that left hand forward. Just notice how you breathe in your twist. Good. Inhale, exhale. In your next inhale, we're going to come back to center, open wide, back in all fours, and we'll move on to the other side. So inhale, open the left arm wide and high. Exhale, bring that left arm underneath the right into our thread the needle. Walking that right arm forwards. Body heavy. Coming back to the breath. Really, really well done. Big inhale, exhale. Next inhale, bringing that right hand back, looking at your cheek. Inhale and open nice and wide. Exhale, back to all fours. Good. We're then going to walk the knees backwards, coming down onto our fronts, and then we're going to bring the arms ahead of us, and they're wider than our shoulders. Inhale, we're going to push up into the hands, coming into seal. Nice big back bend, stretching the front of the body. You can come out at any point by bringing the forearms to the floor. We'll just be here for a minute longer. Tuck the chin. Really, really well done. Pushing the hips into the floor and squeezing the bum if you feel any discomfort in the lower back. If there's any pain or pinching, just coming down onto the body. Good job. Inhale, exhale, we're all coming down anyway. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and we're pushing back up. We're going to come to the seated position. We're going to stretch out the arms and shoulders now. So we're going to come into our gomukasana arms, cow face. So we're going to bring the left hand downwards, bend the elbow, and we're bringing it so the back of the hand is on your back. With the right arm, we reach overhead, up to the sky, bend the elbow, and now the palm is touching your back. I'll just scoot round so you can see. If you have long arms like I do, maybe they touch. Maybe you can take a bind. If your arms don't touch, it's not often about flexibility, more just about the length of your arms. You can just hold onto your t-shirt. I'm just turning around to face you again. You're taking some nice deep breaths here. Chest feels really broad and open. Relaxing the knees if you can. On your next exhale, we're going to let the arms go. Give them a little shake. We'll go on the other side this time. So this time we bring the right arm behind us. So the back of the hand is touching your back. Bringing the left arm overhead, bend the elbow, the palm is touching your back. Maybe you stay here. Maybe if your hands naturally are touching each other, you can take the bind and grab onto your t-shirt. Whatever is accessible to you. Remembering it's not always about flexibility, it's sometimes just the length of your bones. Seeing if you can let the knees and the thighs relax. Inhale, and then your next exhale, letting go. Good. Bringing the hands to the knees. We're very gently going to just take some big neck circles. If it feels good to you, you can close the eyes, but you don't need to. And you're going to about 60% of your maximum. And don't worry, we'll change direction in a couple of breaths. If there's any sticky spots, maybe just hold there. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, carry on going. And next time you look up, pause briefly and then come back down in the opposite direction. And again, remembering if you notice any sticky spots, maybe just stopping where you feel it. Take a deep breath. Exhale, keep on going. Really well done. A few more breaths here. And then we meet in stillness. We'll take a few closing breaths together. So as we inhale, we take the arms wide and overhead, palms touch. Exhale, pull the hands down. 2 more times. Inhale, arms wide, palms touch. Exhale, pull the palms down. Inhale, palms touch, and exhale. Notice if anything has changed. Thank you so much. See you next time.